What is going on, everyone? Cannon here with Cannon Talks, a channel where, you guessed it, I talk. Hopefully it's enjoyable, and hopefully you are not bored to tears, because that would be awkward, because a lot of you might know me. So I figured the first video that should be probably put on this channel would be the mother-daughter incident at Walmart. If you follow me on Snapchat, you are aware of this story, or if maybe you've heard it in person, because I've told it to a lot of people. If not, hopefully this is something new to you. I really don't think that anyone else has really experienced this. Maybe you have. Kind of just an odd situation. So for those of you that are not aware, I work for a bread company while I am home for the summer from school. This job requires me to go around to different stores in town and sometimes out of town, make sure they're good on this company that shall remain unnamed just for professionalism. Make sure that their stock is good. Make sure they've got ample supply on the shelf. If not, I go in and basically I'm a stock boy. So I was at a Walmart in Springfield, and it was the end of the day. I had been working since probably 5 a.m. that morning. I was ready to go home. Like I said, end of the day, last store. I just wanted to go home. I had the day off the next day. Wanted to go relax, do whatever I want, be lazy, you know. So I had already stocked the regular bread, the loaves of bread, and I was down in the bun section. Well, as I'm down there stocking the buns, there is a couple of women down at the other end of the aisle. It was a mother and daughter, and they were talking. I wasn't really paying attention to it. I am surrounded by people all day at work. You kind of just get used to there being people surrounding you, and you just put it to the back of your mind and don't really pay any attention to it. So I was doing the buns, and they were having a conversation. Wasn't really listening. Well, they started to get a little louder, and there was obviously some sort of issue at hand. Their tone was kind of getting rather harsh with each other. Voices were raising, but I still wasn't really paying attention. Still just doing my job. Didn't want to be in the middle of whatever was going on. Didn't want to get caught looking. Really unprofessional, you know, all that. Plus, just wasn't really my place. So I continue going on, and they continue to get louder. A lot louder. And they are now arguing about a guy. Don't know what happened to the guy. Don't know what the issue was, but there was obviously some not good things going on. And I'm starting to pay a little more attention. I'm starting to look. My interest has been a little bit piqued, and I'm kind of going, you know, what's going on over there? So I'm still doing my job, just watching them. Well, they have started kind of shouting at each other. Kind of got into a low roar, you could say. And they're just telling each other, you know, you're a terrible person, you do this, you do that, you don't let me do what I want to do, you stay out all night, you stay out all night, you come home at all hours of the night, you're all this, you're that, you know, typical mother-daughter issues. All of a sudden, the argument stops. Just kind of goes quiet. And they're standing there looking at each other. And it gets eerily quiet between them. I mean, you've been able to look at two people before and know that they're just staring at each other. Like if I were just to stare at you, you know there's an issue, you know something's going on. And all of a sudden, the mother out of nowhere looks at her daughter, square in the eyes. I mean, seriously, like, into her soul, 1,000-yard stare, looks at her daughter and goes, maybe if you weren't such a whore. I have stopped what I'm doing. No longer stocking bread. I am paying attention. I am paying attention solely to them. I'm just standing there going, what the hell? You don't really experience a mother calling her daughter a whore in the middle of Walmart. And there's no one between us, between myself and them. But there are people all around. I mean, we're in the grocery section of a Walmart at 5 o'clock in the evening. Arguably the busiest section in the entire store. And I know people have heard this. I know there's people around going, "What? God? Is that you? It's me, Margaret." You know, just that, I mean, "You're a whore" has just been shouted in the middle of the store. So the daughter obviously does not take kindly to this. She is looking at her mother, just pissed off. I mean, if someone's ever called you something, you know that immediate thing that happens in your body. You're just like, "Oh, hell no." So she looks back at her mom, still silent. With the same, I mean, this is obviously a genetic stare because you cannot mimic this. I'm going to try. I mean, it's just something they have. She looks back at her mom, straight in the eyes, into her soul, same way. Fire coming out of her eyes, it seems like. And she's like the old cartoon steaming out of her ears. I mean, she's pissed. She looks at her mom. And I have never heard someone say the phrase that she was about to utter to her mother. She looks her mom in the eyes and goes, "Maybe if I wasn't raised by the queen of the whores." When she said that, it literally, I mean, it floored me. It blew my mind. All the bread I had just spent an hour stocking was just toasted. Everything was on fire. The oxygen was on fire. The bread was on fire. Peanut butter and jelly behind the bread was on fire. I mean, it was just like there was just an eternal flame coming out from her mouth. I mean, she just spewed this hatred towards her mother, and I'm just standing there going, "Come again?" Because they're going to kill each other. I mean, this is going nowhere great. I mean, it's not going anywhere good, and it's going there quickly. So I'm like, I don't want to be in the middle of this. I don't want to have to go down there because they'll kill me. I mean, they will literally rip me to shreds if I try to go down to that end of the aisle. And there is a lot of me. That'd be a lot of shreds. I mean, there would be pieces of meat everywhere. But if they kill each other, then I have to explain to everyone what just happened. I got to give a statement to the cops. I might have to testify at this double homicide/suicide, I guess. I'm going to have to get up there and be like, they called each other whores, and then they killed each other. So, I decided I needed to get out of there. I grabbed my little trolley that my bread's on, and I book it out. I head to the back room, and I am sitting back there going, what did I just witness? I mean, I'm pacing back and forth going, what just happened? What am I going to do? I have a job to do, but I can't go back out there. I mean, that's like walking in the no man's zone out of the trenches in World War I. You don't go out there. It's just common knowledge. And I don't want to go back in that aisle. So I keep thinking to myself, I'm like, I kind of need to do my job. I don't want to get fired. I really like having money in my pocket. I just bought a car, so I kind of have to go out there and do my job. So I pull up my big boy pants, and I walk back out there, and I kind of sneak back into the bread aisle. Just, if you don't know, the buns are right there at the entrance or exit, or whatever you want to call it, the aisle. Kind of sneak, pushing my little trolley, hoping it doesn't make noise. Pushing my little trolley, like old-time cartoon sneak. Very, very quiet. Sneak back in the aisle. I'm expecting these women are just going at each other, or there's two bodies on the floor, or something awful. I couldn't even imagine what I was about to see. So turn the corner. I'm just looking down at the ground. Put my trolley in. Start putting my buns on the shelf, and I just kind of look. And they're not doing anything. They're not doing a damn thing. They're having a normal conversation. That floored me more than them calling each other whores. because their argument has gone up, hit the climax, and then just stopped. I mean, that's like getting to the middle of the movie. It's like getting in the middle of a Jason Bourne movie. Jason Bourne's got his sights on the people who messed up his life, and he just goes, nah, I'm good. I'll leave. And he leaves. That was what this was like. They were at the pinnacle fight scene of the movie, and it just ended. They rolled credits. They were having a discussion about bagels. They were literally pointing at the bagels, having a talk. How can you call each other whores and then have a talk about bagels? Those two don't go together. If I call someone a whore, they call me a whore, it's going to keep going. It's going to get worse. I'm probably not going to talk to that person again. Let alone if I live with that person. I mean, that's what I don't understand. You live together, you're related, and I'm really sorry to say this, but you're females. It's nothing against females, but you guys get angry with each other. I mean, I've seen some catfights, some arguments for the ages, some things that make me go, damn. And this is one of those instances. I've seen some crazy things in Walmarts. I've seen couples probably break up, couples argue. I've seen a fist fight in the middle of Walmart. Another great story. But I have never seen something like this. I have never seen two people call each other whores, and then the argument just ended. It just ended like that. So, I hope you all enjoyed my story. Sorry I wasn't as enthusiastic as I probably should be. I just moved into my dorm. It's been a long day. I'm tired, but I needed to get this recorded. I had it recorded on a different camera, and that camera apparently decided through my trip up to school it didn't want to save the video. It wanted to corrupt. So that was fantastic. I absolutely loved finding that out when I plugged my computer in. I promise all of the videos after this will be enthusiastic. I've got some more videos, more stories that I can tell. And there's some pretty good ones. There's probably a couple that some people have heard. Some others that I've been kind of keeping back and not telling people, so I can do something like this. So I'll try to do a story every week or so. Along with stories, I'm going to have some just kind of daily vlogs going out. You know, just talking about everyday things, school, work, you know, just the normal stuff. How a 20-year-old gets through life, because being in your 20s kind of sucks. Kind of at that point where you're an adult, but you're still looking at older adults going, what do I do? Huh? So, I will also have a couple travel videos. I'm going to Texas in late November, early December. That'll be pretty cool. I've never stayed in Texas. I've driven through Texas. I also have a trip planned to Colorado in either late December or early January. Colorado's just like Texas. I've driven through it, never stopped, never stayed there, so hopefully that'd be cool. I mean, it's gonna be beautiful. I've seen, you know, obviously pictures of people that have gone, and it's something that you just have to go see. So that'll be really cool. So yeah, if you want to stay up with that, hear some stories, see some pretty cool stuff, hit that subscribe button down below. If you enjoyed the story, even if you've heard it before, hit that like button. Let me know you guys are enjoying the content. Also, drop something down in the comments, you know, if you have a crazy story from a Walmart, since that was the theme of this video. I'd love to read it. I know they're out there. I know a lot of things happen in that store. Don't know why that store is such a central point of crazy things that have happened, but been some crazy stuff that's happened. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope that you are having a wonderful day whenever this gets uploaded. I'm not very good about uploading things after I edit them, so it might be a week after this is recorded that I get it up there. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are having a very amazing day, and I thank you for tuning in, and I hope you'll stick around for the next video.